You were pregnant then, babe. Pretty crazy.
I wasn't just pregnant, I was exceptionally pregnant. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's fair. This was a
I
great
was
time.
like, "Get a
Can't wait to
doctor's
go back.
note for Chris so he doesn't freak out pregnant."
Yeah.
I was kept thinking you were gonna have a baby.
I was hoping I was gonna have a
Listen,
baby.
it's a great hospital to have a baby in. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? That wasn't gonna
I
be a bad place.
I was just nervous that I wasn't gonna be able to do all the fun things with you guys, but Krispy Kreme showed up to the party, and I was like, "Here we go.
Hello.
Pregnant
Hey,
woman's dream."
this is a great visual, even though we don't have the audio.
No, I mean, listen, Jordan and I were just talking about this, right? Like this event right here, if you track your business and you're looking at ROI and, stages of growth, this event, not to throw shade anywhere or anything, but this one is the most impactful of the year. Like on numbers, just running through numbers of how many people you can get there, how many people kind of come out of this event with the training that they need, with the mindset that they need to run towards what they're looking for on their goals, what they're looking to build for their own life. This is the one. And it's also a great place to go hang out with everybody afterwards, too. No, this is grab that QR code, grab your ticket. Your leader, most likely your mentor, is going to have discounted tickets because they've invested in you. So they're making sure that they can lower that cost for you. There's hotel room block rates that Lauren has obviously gone through as well that will come up here soon. But make sure that you're grabbing those tickets and invest in yourself. I know there's one cementing factor that we always make sure of. 3306. And it's the simple fact that when you have invested in yourself, now you're planning for the next year. If you do not have your ticket yet, if you have goals for 2026, which we will talk about here later, they're more dreams than goals without a ticket like this. If
I'm
you
so
don't have that
excited for the
ticket, it's
topic.
not going to sit. Huh?
So excited for the topic today because we're going to just be diving into your environment and making sure it's an environment for change. Where do I find the hotel information and venue information? Be sure to check out that QR code, Clenny. It should have all of that information. You'll have the hotels, everything to follow. Thank you, Betsy, for putting that in the chat. Betsy, did you have anything you wanted to touch
We're
on?
gonna talk about that. So Betsy's gonna share screen. She's gonna show you how to run through all of the things right after book of the month, just so she can share screen and do all those fun things for you.
Perfect. I missed that part. Sorry.
No, you're good. No, I love it. Appreciate the reminder.
X-Man.
And then Spark, the way that you can, get people to conferences, you got to have an army with you. So thankfully in the Cook group, we actually have the inventor of Spark with us, which is pretty cool. So we get discounted pricing. And if you want interviews booked directly to your calendar, you just need to call them and then run them through how this works. There are packages ranging from $750 a month to $2,000 a month. And at the Kindle package, you're just getting leads, and then as soon as you jump to the Ignite, you're actually getting interviews booked directly to your calendar. So I know I started with the Kindle and then worked my way up. Great way to introduce people to the business.
Love it. Ooh, it's a good old book. I think we have Kim Metcalf. Let's find her real quick.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Kim.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I love it. Well, we'll kick you off, Kim, starting on the 5 minutes there for book of the month. Can't wait.
All right. So this was actually my first time reading this book, and I have to say that it was actually pretty mind-blowing. I've read a lot of books that were pretty good, but it actually kind of forced me to really dig deep into honestly my childhood, which I feel like we kind of forget to think about sometimes. And just to see the impact over generations that we really don't see, but we carry forward is actually just kind of mind-blowing to me. But T. Harv Eker's Secrets of a Millionaire Mind argues that financial success isn't primarily about market skills or luck, but about your internal money blueprint, which is a deeply ingrained set of beliefs and attitudes about money, largely programmed in childhood. But just like a thermostat, your blueprint is set to a specific financial level, and you will unconsciously self-sabotage to return to that comfort zone, no matter how much money you temporarily gain. The core of the book is identifying and reprogramming this blueprint using affirmations and Ecker's 17 wealth files, which highlight the mindset of differences between the rich and the poor-minded individuals. So I would like to share some of the key takeaways that I got from this book and how it is applicable to myself as a life insurance agent. So, the first one would just be shift from life happens to me to I create my life. The mindset is rich people believe I create my life, poor people believe life happens to me. Ecker warns that complaining, blaming, and justifying turns you into a crap magnet. For my application, like as an agent, you must take 100% responsibility for your sales numbers and your income. Blaming lead quality, the economy, or the company commission structure is the poor mindset. A millionaire agent owns their sales numbers, their prospecting strategy, and their personal development. Second, get paid on results, not time. The mindset of the rich is that they choose to get paid based on the results, and poor people choose to get paid based on time. As far as my application goes, life insurance is a commission-based, results-driven industry. The principle is key to surviving and thriving. Would you please stop? The value is not in hours logged, but the number of families protected and the policies successfully placed. Focus on high leverage activities like closing and recruiting over low leverage results. Third, focus on your net worth, not your working income. Rich people focus on their net worth. Poor people focus on their working income. For the application, the commission you earn is income, but true wealth is built on net worth, which is the value of what you own minus what you owe. A successful agent does not just sell policies, they manage and invest their own commissions wisely. They should model good financial behavior, which in turn helps them better advise clients on how life insurance and annuities fit into their total financial picture. 4, being willing to promote yourself and your value. Rich people are willing to promote themselves and their value. Poor people think negatively about selling and promotion. Selling life insurance is a noble profession that provides essential financial security. A millionaire mind agent understands that promoting their service isn't being pushy, it's being ethically responsible for helping families. Overcome the fear of selling by truly believing in the profound value of the product that you are offering. So just to kind of close that up, Secrets of a Millionaire Mind is a call to action to change your inner thoughts, to change your outer results. For a life insurance agent, this means adopting a successful, responsible, and proactive mindset that allows you to handle the inevitable problems and reach the highest level of success in your career.
Dang. You could have dropped the mic right there, Kim.
Dude, crushed it.
Let's do it.
Absolutely crushed it. Great
I
job.
love it. It is so funny though, like how much this book really hits the nail on the head, because you read this stuff and you're like, sure, okay, like that makes sense. But then when you see it like come to fruition, I remember when Jordan and I were like second year in this business and we made more money than we were used to making. And no joke, it was like we turned away opportunities to make more than that of money. And then we also spent money in irresponsible ways to make sure subconsciously that we were back in like the bank account that we were comfortable with. It's wild how that works if you're paying attention to it. I love that, Kim. Great freaking job, though.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Love it. Betsy, you got something to show us?
I do. Happy Aloha Monday, everybody. I hope you guys are doing awesome. All right. Jared, are you as excited about CMAU as I am?
Incredible.
Because I am just getting so excited. And I was like, you know what? We need to be promoting and bringing as many people with us because we have the opportunity to literally change people's futures. Like you're going to change your future. You're going to change the legacy for your family. And you have the opportunity to have other people do the exact same thing. And what an amazing Christmas present, right? Like if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, first of all, like let that be your Christmas present. That's going to be the Christmas present that keeps on giving. But, you know, life is crazy. We got so many things going on. So what we wanted to do, guys, is make it super, super simple and straightforward for you guys to promote CMAU so that you can grow your business. So if you hop in here into CMAU, all right. And so I'm going to post the link again here in the chat. All right. And then I want you all, and everybody, I want you to do this with me. All right. So if you're on your phone or if you're on here, like just get in here, go into promotion materials. All right. And you can fill out this quick little form here. And what this is going to do, it's going to give you access to a CMAU social media promotional kit. All right. I'm going to show you everything that's involved in the kit. And here's the best part. I'm going to send you a reminder when it's time to make a post. All right. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes I just forget to post. All right. Like it'll be the end of the day. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't do my post yet. So it's also just going to send a quick text. Hey, it's time to make your post. Hey, it's time to make a post. All right. So just fill this out real quick and you're going to get, you're going to be redirected right here to where you can get the social media promotional kit, and you're going to get a text message that also has the link to this. Okay. So what is in the promotional kit? Let's go through it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. So the first thing I want to go through is you can see here is our agent posting guide. So if you kind of need some, you know, hey, what are we doing? All that stuff. This is just to help you, whether you love making your own content posts, whether you're like, hey, I don't know what to do. I just want to copy and paste. We got that for you as well. It's going to be, like I said, a copy and paste option. There's going to be a personalized option if you prefer to do that. Guys, I cannot emphasize this the most. Both options are equally effective. Whatever you do is great. Just post something. Consistency is what matters. Okay. We're going to have some, I've got some folders in here with all of the different, with graphics that you can come in and leverage and use. So let's look at the actual, almost here. So what we've done is I've kind of broken it down from December to February. So a couple of times a week. And it sort of rotates through themes. If you've been coming to my social media class in the workroom, I kind of set it up the same type of way. Again, posting consistently is what matters. And then, of course, the week before conference, we'll hit it hard every day. All right. Just be real, show up, post, tag people. And guys, this is how you build your momentum. This is how you build your legacy. You doing this, posting it consistently is going to help so many people know what the opportunity is and how they can take advantage of it. All right. So let's look real quick at the social media posts. So we've got it laid out here. You can see from December 15th all the way to February 28th. And then don't worry, we're going to give you some plans of what to post during conference too. No worries there. But you'll notice here that there's like a theme for each day. Hey, is it just kind of a personal reflection? So today we're just going to start off with a personal reflection. You can literally just copy and paste that right there. Boom. Copy and paste that, put it on your social media. Just have a picture of yourself on there. If you want to make something more personal, hey, one lesson I learned at CMAU was da-da-da, and then you put that on there. All right, make sure to use the hashtag CMAU 2026, and we'll make that really big and post it. If we're looking at like graphics for specific graphics like speaker graphics, previous conference photos, if you have previous conference photos, definitely use those. If this is your first time coming to a CMAU conference and you don't have previous photos, we're going to have these for you. All of these folders aren't 100% full yet, but they will be. So don't worry about that. speaker graphics, breakout graphics, all of those will be filled out and ready for you. And again, like I said, you'll get a reminder, just says, hey, don't forget to go and post, and it'll have the link bringing you right here. So you can, again, just copy and paste. Guys, let's blow this up. Let's make CMAU the biggest, baddest, most amazingest conference in all of the world. And we're going to do it together. All right. And you're going to grow your business. We're just going to flood. I'm so excited. And I see that there's been a bunch of people signing in already, but oh my word. Come on. We want everybody. So there needs to be, let's see, how many people we got on call? We got like over 150 people on this call. So over 150, we need over 150 sign-ins so that everyone is in here promoting CMAU. All right. Sorry. That was longer than 2 minutes. I got excited, Jared. But
No. I love it. No, that was definitely worth longer than 2 minutes. If you would have tried to fit all that in 2 minutes, Betsy, I think we'd have been like head spinning. No, I love it. That's beautiful. You have it all outlined. I love the option A, option B there, because there are definitely people that have a little bit more veteran stuff on social media, and there are definitely other people that are like, I'm just getting started. Don't overwhelm me. That's beautiful. I love it. Yeah. How many times, Betsy, in the beginning, did you have to, just like you've done right now, figure out your own problems of like, hey, we need to promote this. We need to figure out how to do this. Like, I can't tell you how many, like, now there are things in place always that just like hold everybody's hand through this initial process to get yourself going and kind of like build this thing up. There's so much less friction now than there was before.
I mean, and I mean, why, Jared? It's because we work together, right? Like, and I think, guys, like, that's just so unique to our Cook agency. Like, we just work together. We figure out things together, and that's our strength here at here in the Cook agency. And so that's why, oh my goodness, I know this is going to be so huge for CMAU, because when we row this boat together, there's literally no stopping us. I mean, it's awesome. So real quick, again, hop into CMAU, CMA Uni. So if you, and then under promotion materials, so just hop in there and sign up, and you are good to go. So again, how many signups can we get? Let's go. I'll keep posting updates throughout the call. So make sure you hop in and you register for this.
Y'all, and if you find that this is helping your business grow because you're getting people registered for conference, be sure to give a thank you to Betsy and her team. I mean, she put all this stuff together. This was not me. This was not Jared. This was not any of us, but Betsy and her team. So thank you, Betsy, for everything you're doing for us.
Thank you, Betsy.
Always. Love you guys.
I love it. All right, man. Are we on time today, or just like we're just rocking socks today? I love it. Right. So we wanted to kind of break down, and this is even slightly behind schedule if you haven't done it so far, but we want to give you a breakdown and expedite some of this process so that you can set goals properly for 2026, and you can attack 2026, not let 2026 happen to you. I'm sure there have been years that we can all remember where the year just kind of kept hitting us rather than us being on the offensive for that. So the goal of this is to help everyone, if this is you, to stop drifting into 2026, right, on autopilot, and instead, help that year be designed to right now, next year, right? December 15th of next year. Let me just ask in the chat here, for 2025, are you happy with how your year went and where you are currently right now on December 15th of 2025?
And I also want to add to that, if you are at the same place that you were this time last year, right now, that is one of the scariest things for me, was being at the same financial place, the same time, money, balance place as I was last year. That is the one place I don't want to be next year.
Got it. So I'm seeing a lot of no's, and I'm not trying to bring up negativity here, but do you want to be in 2026 of December 15th, that to be a large, all capitalized yes in the chat for you, right? So that's what we're going to run through. We're going to how to set those goals properly. We're going to be attacking something that we've been talking about in leadership kind of meetings, is the thoughts, feelings, actions, results kind of run through on that. because that's where we need to start. Because if you guys are just starting on the results, right now, we're just frustrating ourselves. If we're just focusing on the actions, but we have the wrong foundation of the thoughts and the feelings there, then we're going to be frustrating ourselves, right? So we're going to start at the beginning and just follow us through this. But to know where to start at the beginning, we need to understand how to be setting those goals properly and make sure that we're setting goals for you, for us, right? Not for somebody else. So I know for us, like, and we're still getting good at this. We're not perfect at this, but where we normally start when we're setting goals for ourselves and for any leaders on our team or any new agent is we need to make sure, number one, that we're clearing noise before you set anything, right? Pause, separate what you want, right? Separate what your mentor wants, separate what social media glorifies and what you feel like they're kind of pushing you into, separate what sounds impressive. We want to set these goals, right, in giving back to us, not in validation, not in comparison, not in the fear of falling behind, right? Here's something that I would test all of your goals on. Would you still want it if no one knew about it? If you wrote it down, if you accomplished it, and nobody was an audience for it, would you still be happy with accomplishing it? That's a solid goal for you, not for anybody else. All right. Number two is identifying your want. Right? What do you actually want your life to look like December 15th of 2026? What do you want more of? Time, income, flexibility, mastery of this? Do you want more peace? What do you also want less of? Stress, chaos, burnt out, overworking, uncertainty? Right? No numbers yet. No strategy of how we're going to get there. Just clarity on what we're shooting for. Number three, define it. What's your why? Here's your non-negotiable. You're putting meaning to what that goal gives to you, right? We need to be pushing deeper than I'm doing this for money. For what? What's the money for? Go deeper than I just want time. Okay, with who? With yourself? With family? Is the family close? Is the family far? I want growth. I want 50% growth in my company. Towards what? For who? Who's on your team gaining all of this? Right? This should be a little emotional when you start diving into your why. If it's not getting emotional for you, then it's not deep enough, that you're staying on the surface. All right, step number four, translate that want into a measurable target. Now we're going to start talking numbers. Do you have an income goal? Do you have a production goal? Do you have a lifestyle that you're looking for? Right? Connie is at every single one of her kids' school activities. That's a goal for her. Bridget is working for her 1 to 2 days off per week, right? That she normally plays. Is it Thursday? Is it Friday? Whatever. She's making sure that throughout the week, she's meeting metrics daily to make sure that when that day comes up, she feels no guilt for taking it off and shutting off the phone. Right? Do you want to build a skill, a leadership benchmark? Do you want to have a certain amount of people on your team? All of these things are controllable by you, right? And this is not, here's the thing too, I want to put out there, that number is not your worth. It's a compass, not a scoreboard. Let's also make sure we're not attaching things like that. And this is something that I had a hard time with. But here's the thing. A bad goal creates pressure. A proper goal creates direction. I'm not looking for pressure to put on myself and beat myself up because I'm comparing myself to somebody else. I'm creating direction on where I am now and where I want to be. Number 5, reality check of the season you're in right now. So we saw a lot of no's in the chat. This is where mature goal setting separates from fantasy. We're getting rid of dreaming and we're actually setting goals here. So ask yourself, what responsibilities do I have right now? How much time and energy can I consistently give? This is not just 1 week, 1 day, 1 month for next year. Consistently, excuse me. I know I can do this every single day, every single week, whatever that looks like, right? What am I willing to say no to? That's a big one. We always want to make sure we put family things in the calendar first and we fill work around that. Now, obviously, if family things are taking up 7 days of your schedule, then we need to say no to some things. But what are you willing to say no to accomplish those goals? Right? Noreen is going to say no to every single day spending time with her kid, but she's saying yes to, hey, I'm taking you to gymnastics. I believe it's on Tuesdays. And she's going to be there, no work, completely there and present for that. So a realistic goal, right, that gets executed beats a massive goal that never leaves the paper. You scheduling and running 12 appointments per week, every single week, beats I want to do $300,000 in personal production, but you do 80 in the year. And I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying that's way different, because I can guarantee you running consistently 12 appointments per week is going to get you a lot closer to that personal production goal. All right. Number 6, break the goal into controllable things that you can do. We need to break this down weekly activity targets, right? Daily habits, non-negotiable behaviors. Now you're connecting, right? Reading your book of the month in the morning to December 15th, 2026, saying yes in all caps right here. I'm exactly where I want to be. Non-negotiables. If you can't explain what you're going to do this week to move that goal forward, this goal is incomplete. Number 7, you're deciding what this goal is going to cost you up front, because it does have a price. We can't ignore that. What's it going to cost you in time? What comfort are you going to give up? I'm going to dial 1 more hour in the evening, so I'm only going to be able to watch an hour of TV instead of 2.